Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nasze programy oferują wiele języków. Prosimy zobaczyć suprememastertv.com/schedule.
In January 2019, along with giving the Sea Life Trust the Shining World Compassion Award to recognize its noble work, Supreme Master Ching Hai also made a humble contribution of $15,000 towards the charity's dolphin and whale care, with all love and gratitude in God's mercy. May you and all involved, as well as the whales, be protected always by the Providence. As we are reporting this, Supreme Master Ching Hai is lovingly sending another $10,000 to Sea Life Trust to further this noble work with all love and gratitude in God's protection. Please continue watching to find out more. Beloved viewers, I am Kolfina. The people of Iceland like to say "Góðan daginn" to visitors, which means good day in Icelandic. The peace-loving people of Iceland wish for tranquility and happiness to be around you, your families, and the world. Welcome to our program titled Sea Life Trust, Safeguarding Marine Life and Habitats, Part 1 of 3. In today's show, we are going to introduce a group of good people who are devoted to protecting the world's oceans and marine lives. Sea Life Trust is a charity registered in England and Wales, United Kingdom, and a Shining World Compassion Award recipient. It champions the need for plastic-free oceans and an end to the overexploitation of marine life through global projects and campaigns, and runs marine animal sanctuaries. Recently, Sea Life Trust set a world record and created the first ever open water sanctuary for beluga whales. The haven provides a natural home for the two previously captive whales, Little White and Little Grey, who used to live in an aquarium in Shanghai, China. The relocation of the two little beluga whales is the first step in Sea Life Trust's ambitious plan, which includes rescuing more of the 300 beluga whales which are currently living in captivity around the world. We are glad we had the opportunity to interview Andy Bull, head of Sea Life Trust. He now shares what Sea Life Trust does and its vision.
Hello, and thank you for the opportunity to be on Supreme Master Television today. I'm Andy Bull, and I'm the head of a charity called the Sea Life Trust. And the Sea Life Trust is a global charity dedicated to making a positive difference to marine life and their habitat. We do that in three main ways. So we campaign to make that difference for marine life. So we've campaigned successfully to help create new marine protected areas across the world. We've campaigned to reduce plastic pollution as well and encourage people to change their behaviour to help reduce that problem. We also fund projects that make a practical difference to marine life and habitat across the world. So we've protected things like grey nurse shark habitat in Australia. We've helped protect sea turtles from accidental capture in fishing nets in the Pacific, as a couple of examples. Lastly, and the most exciting way I think we make a difference is through two sanctuaries, marine life sanctuaries that we own and run. So we have a seal sanctuary in the UK, which rescues, rehabilitates and releases sick and injured seal pups every year. And our newest sanctuary is actually a world first. It's the beluga whale sanctuary in Iceland, which will be home to two whales coming from an aquarium or a water park in Shanghai in China to live in a bay in Iceland in a more natural environment.
The Beluga Whale Sanctuary provides a shelter not only for captive whales but also for the injured puffins found in the Westman-Eyre Islands by the Puffin Patrol. This is a group of community members who save lost baby puffins. The sanctuary established the Puffin Rescue Center to take care of the rescued puffins until they can be released back into the wild. Sea Life Trust Cornish Seal Sanctuary was originally founded by the late Ken Jones, and he moved it to Wick, UK in 1975. Sick and injured seal pups from around the Cornish coastline are rescued and cared for by the sanctuary's seal hospital. Once they have made a full recovery, the pups are released back into the sea. For those that have long-term health conditions and cannot easily survive in the wild, the Cornish Seal Sanctuary provides a permanent home for them. Kind viewers, we will now pause for a constructive message. We'll be right back. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to Sea Life Trust Safeguarding Marine Life and Habitats, Part 1 of 3 on Supreme Master Television. What else is the Sea Life Trust doing to protect marine lives?
The Sea Life Trust campaigns and supports projects that help to make a positive difference to marine life and their habitat. And one of our focus areas is on reducing plastic pollution. And we do that in a number of ways. We fund projects that help to reduce pollution in our oceans. So in Australia, as an example, we're funding sea bins, which are bins that go in harbour areas and others and kind of passively collect litter that is in the harbour area there. We support projects like that. We also support projects that help to remove discarded fishing nets from the oceans as well, which are actual killers. They're traps for marine life. So we're really proud to have funded an initiative in Cornwall in the UK here this year that helped to remove about 500 kilograms of discarded fishing nets from the ocean there. And in our seal sanctuary down in Cornwall, we see seals coming in as a result of entanglement in those nets. So by helping to reduce that, we're making a positive difference. So the other way we work, every year on June the 8th, World Oceans Day, we run a global beach clean in partnership with Sea Life across the world. We start at sunup or in the morning over in New Zealand and go throughout a 24-hour period across the world with Sea Life staff and volunteers going out onto beaches across the world, removing plastic litter from the beaches. And the vast majority of the litter we pick up is actually plastic. It's about 70% of what we pick up now. We look to educate people about that threat to our oceans, but what we don't want to do is overwhelm people and feel they can't help. So the way we incentivise people to get involved is by actually giving them simple solutions to that problem. So one simple solution is to take part in our beach clean on June the 8th every year. It's a few hours of time, but really vital in terms of helping to remove harmful litter from the environment and protecting marine life. But then also we can make changes in our own lives as well, in terms of what we buy, what we use. So we try and educate people through our sanctuaries and through our website about the simple changes they can make in terms of reducing the single-use plastic that they use in their daily lives. Simple things like that are becoming quite commonplace now in some countries in the world, using a reusable carrier bag, using a reusable coffee cup or teacup if you're out and about, trying to buy fruit and vegetables in places where you're not encouraged to put it in plastic bags to buy it. All of those things that really help to make a difference. So people can get involved in that way. We're not helpless in this situation. Sometimes the information given to us is all negative and is much more about the threat for our marine life and habitat. We can make a difference. And we can do that in these simple ways, and we must never forget that. And I think for me, that's what we try and do as an organisation, is to educate people and tell them that they're not helpless, that they can make little changes that make a big difference collectively.
In January 2019, along with giving the Sea Life Trust the Shining World Compassion Award to recognize its noble work, Supreme Master Ching Hai also made a humble contribution of $15,000 towards the charities Dolphin and Whale Care, with all love and gratitude in God's mercy. May you and all involved, as well as the whales, be protected always by the Providence. As we are reporting this, Supreme Master Ching Hai is lovingly sending another $10,000 to Sea Life Trust to further this noble work, with all love and gratitude in God's protection. Please continue watching to find out more. Supreme Master Ching Hai is deeply grateful to the beloved God for all the financial help, comfort and support to the afflicted and needy, and or any good cause over the years as a humble vessel for His compassion and love toward His precious children. Thank you, Andy Bull and all the Sea Life Trust staff for your compassion and devotion to marine beings. We also appreciate the supporters of the Sea Life Trust for your generosity in sponsoring Sea Life Trust projects. By working together, we can make little changes that collectively create a good home for all marine animals. For more information about the Sea Life Trust, please visit sealifetrust.org, Facebook @Sea Life Trust. Please join us again on Monday, April 12th for Sea Life Trust Safeguarding Marine Life and Their Habitat Part 2 of 3, where we will learn more about the first beluga whale sanctuary in the world. Beautiful viewers, thank you for joining us today. Coming up next is The Snake Inside Humans Part 6 of 12 on Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news. May the flower of compassion blossom in every heart.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/GPGW.